Previously on Eatin and Cheatin. Big Wavy Roy Johnson, Eatin and Cheatin, outstanding for a while. All sorts of stuff, all sorts of things going on. Just so many things in home life. That'd be terrible. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, scrolling incessantly through Instagram. So get rid of that. It's gone. So just to recap, I went on a dopamine detox because I felt like little things in life were getting on top of me, things that I needed to do around the flat. Just generally feeling a bit overwhelmed, and I wanted to cut out things like social media, gambling, television, gaming, eating crap, drinking crap, no alcohol, all that sort of stuff. Just wanted to eliminate all of that from my life, focus on what really mattered, and see how I got on. And this is an update. Hello. Day one of my dopamine detox. Got back from Rome this morning. Had about 2-3 hours sleep, if that. And I've actually, as the days progressed, had more and more energy, which is really weird. I wanted to have a nap at lunchtime. I didn't because of work. I actually worked through my lunch break. Something I wouldn't do normally. Had a gym session today, which before I went there, I was kind of flagging a bit, but once I got there, I just powered through it. A really good session. A few PBs in there, albeit not like massive ones, but like on machines and stuff. Did some cardio afterwards, came back, and I still feel pretty energized. And this would be the time of the evening where, and I've had my post-workout meal, but I'd have my post-workout meal and I would just not move from the sofa. And yes, I am not on the sofa, as you can see, but I've got up and I've done chores such as cleaning up the kitchen and doing the dishes and that sort of thing. And I really feel like going into my bedroom and organising some clothes. So yeah, quite good. I haven't really missed any of my vices. I logged out of Twitter. I'm not really interested in what's going on Twitter. I've completely forgotten about Facebook and Instagram. And Raw Match, I've not played it. I do have the urge to play it though. I did at times in my day today at work pick up my phone like I was going to play Raw Match, and I just put it back down. But yeah, other positives. My battery life is far more improved on my phone, and yeah, like I said, more energy. So let's see how day two goes. So day two of my dopamine detox, and it's been pretty easy. Very easy. I'll start with my sleep last night. I probably had the best sleep I've had in a long time, and I don't know if that's down to the fact I was very tired from coming back from Italy and from doing a leg day and whatever. I was in bed before 10 o'clock, slept in till about 7:30, got up, did my usual morning routine, had my green shake, and then I did my check-in with my coach, and I just cracked on and did some work. And honestly, I didn't even realise I was doing this dopamine diet or detox, sorry. Just got on with my work. Didn't have any urge to go on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or play a Raw Match or anything like that. Just got on my work, and then we got to lunchtime. I went to the gym, had a nice push session. I wouldn't attribute the dopamine detox to how good my session was, but it was very good. Came back, ate, back on with some work, and it wasn't until when I went out later and I was watching a training video today, and I was one of the athletes on the video. I wanted to have a look at their Instagram to see what they get up to and their training and stuff, and I realised, oh yeah, I'm logged out of Instagram, and I just got rid of that idea. Had my dinner, started watching some educational pieces around bodybuilding on YouTube, and I'm hoping to get a good early night and some good sleep again, because I've got to get up in the morning and train. So yeah, day two, nice and easy. Good morning. It's cold, it's wet, it's dark. Don't even know if you can see me. It's just gone 8 a.m. and I'm about to wake the neighbours up with some deadlift training.
Build up.
Right, quick update from yesterday, Wednesday, day 3 of my dopamine detox. I had a work conference at the O2, which was quite fun. And afterwards, we went for dinner, had a few drinks, and all bar one. And usually in these situations, I'd reach for my phone, check social media, blah, 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 etc. And even leave early so I can go home to do these things. But didn't at all. What I actually did was sit there and talk to my work colleagues and get to know them a bit better. And then I went home on my train, did a food shop, and went to bed. Um, Unrelated, as you would have seen, but earlier in the day I did wake up and do some relatively heavy deadlift first thing in the morning, which I won't be repeating because that's particularly nasty, especially doing them at considerable volume. But yeah, now on to day 4, and this dopamine detox almost feels quite normal. Hello, day from Friday, so day 5. Excuse me. Day 5 of my dopamine detox. It was going very well until I had to post a promo for my upcoming match. Match this Sunday. It would pass by the time I've released this video, but against Alexander Roth for EWE. Had to post my promo on there because Hootsuite wasn't allowing me to post it, which was very annoying me. So I had to log into Twitter. And then as I logged into Twitter, there was a massive shit show going on with British wrestling, as always is at some point. British wrestling eating itself again. And unfortunately, I got drawn into seeing what was happening there for about half an hour. And then I logged out and I realised that's half an hour lost. It's a complete waste of time. Which really was a complete waste of time. Just seeing people bickering over things that don't involve them at all. And was quite disappointed in myself in falling into it. Yeah, just wasting time. So yeah, unfortunately, that's a little bit annoying. But in doing that, I wasn't really checking notifications and the stuff that I would consider to be a dopamine hit from Twitter. I was literally just posting something and reading a load of crap. But back to it. No Facebook, no Instagram, no more Twitter, and of course the rest of the stuff that I'm not getting involved in. The World Cup has been going on, obviously, and I have not placed any further bets than I had done before the tournament. And just looking at the way my bets have panned out, they've all lost. And I say old me, but pre-detox me, probably would have put another one on just to make sure I got one in going in the game. But I don't really care. Don't care. Still enjoying a lot more productivity with regards to work and the gym. I had a really good gym session actually today, really good. And I'm not attributing this at all to my dopamine detox. My knee is incredibly a lot better. It's not related. But anyway, all good stuff going over here. Just popping out now to go to see my mum, spend a bit of time with my mum. I'll finish work now for the day before I see the girlfriend. Hello. Right, I have completed my week of my dopamine detox and it went pretty good. I didn't have any burning desire to use any of the stuff that I was trying to cut out, like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, watching TV, watching wrestling, playing video games, all that sort of stuff. I will concede that I did go on to Twitter to check a few DMs that I was expecting, and yeah, but those are more like business inquiries, booking inquiries, that sort of thing, which I actually kind of needed to do. And I went on Facebook to check some details about a show that I had this weekend in terms of what time the show started, what time I need to be there and stuff. So I had to do that. Instagram, not been on it. When I went to show, I had to share a post, about a booking, and then logged straight out. And I really had no burning desire to use any of them. I saw how toxic and stuff Twitter had been in the last week, And I just thought that was a good time to just keep out of it, just not get myself involved. Um, I did play some Royal Match on Saturday while waiting in queue for my girlfriend in the shops, but I kind of had nothing else to do. So I just played a few, worked a few games on that. But essentially, all in all, successful week. I felt a lot better for not having these distractions, and I got a lot more work done. Didn't get everything I need to do at home done, but I felt more on top of things. And I think going forward, in terms of managing my dopamine and all that sort of stuff, I'm just going to allow myself to have maybe an hour a day at the end of the day where I check social media. Or not at the end of the day, so don't want to do that before bed. But an hour in the day after the gym, maybe, to check social media and then log out. Because whilst I was out of it, well, out of social media for a week, I did feel quite detached from stuff, and I did have the overwhelming feeling that people were trying to get hold of me for stuff, which they were, and they didn't know that I was, or they may not have been aware that I was offline. And I've gone into Instagram today. I've been tagged in all sorts of stuff and people's stories, whatever, but I can't see it because the story has since disappeared. And so, for anyone who's tagged me in something I seem to have ignored it, I haven't ignored it. I've just not seen it, so I'll apologise. Facebook, I don't need Facebook at all. I really don't. There's nothing going on in there. Like Messenger is a separate app, so I get my messages on there, and I don't need to really see memes on Facebook and stuff. So, but anyway, I digress. My main takeaway from this: have a dopamine detox. It's really good for you. And if you can't do that, just maybe manage the time you spend on social media and stuff and check in with the real world. This episode seems like the most jumbled up episode of all time, but just an update from the update. We're about a week, 10 days following the completion of the dopamine detox, and it's still actually had quite an impact on my day to day in my life. Example, my girlfriend, she had tagged me in an Instagram post, she mentioned to me today that I hadn't seen it or acknowledged it or commented on it or anything. And I realised because I hadn't been logged into Instagram and I hadn't noticed and I hadn't cared. So yeah, definitely enhanced my life, and I would suggest you all try it. Have a good week.
Like, subscribe, comment for the algorithm. If you want to support me, you can get one of these lovely bits of merchandise from my big cartel. So I've still got some in stock, so get on that. Till next time, keep eating, keep cheating.